Hi, my name is Paige Holloway, and today I'm going to be presenting to you the strategy instruction of knowledge ratings. I chose the strategy instruction this week because it's really versatile. You can use it in any subject throughout the day, and also you can use it in a lot of different grade levels. So, I will begin. Third graders, before we start our lesson on shapes today, I would like you all to take a moment, maybe 5 to 10 minutes, and fill out this knowledge ratings sheet that I passed out to you. It has each of our new terms that we're going to be learning about today. So you guys have seen these knowledge ratings before, but if I could just remind you, basically what we're going to do is next to each word, if you know it really well and you can describe it down below for me, you're going to mark know it well and then describe everything that you know about a rhombus, everything you know about a triangle, everything you know about a pentagon. But you only have to describe it down below if you mark that you know it really well. If you've just heard it or just seen it, maybe you can't really tell me much about it, just mark under here where it says have seen it or have heard it. And then if you have no idea what the term is, go ahead and mark no clue. So go ahead and fill that out for me. I'll give you guys like 5 to 10 minutes and then we are going to share our knowledge. Okay. So now that we've had some time to fill this out, I would just like a raise of hands. How many of you think rhombus was really easy? Okay, how many of you thought triangle was really easy? Okay, how about pentagon? Okay, and then what about a quadrilateral? All right, and a trapezoid. Okay, I noticed that there weren't a lot of hands that said that you thought rhombus was really easy, but I know I saw a few volunteers that maybe would like to share with all of us what you know about rhombuses. I know there's a few of you that said that you know it really well, so let's take just a volunteer who would like to share out what they know about a rhombus. Good. Okay. So what about the pentagon? I know there was maybe 1 or 2 hands. Is there a different volunteer that would like to tell us what they know about a pentagon? Okay. What about a trapezoid? Anybody want to share out? Said that they know it well? Okay, good. So now that we have some knowledge from our fellow classmates, we can start our lesson. Okay. So, basically, a knowledge rating is just a way to begin a lesson to get a sense of what your students already know about the lesson that you're about to present. It also helps students become more confident in their knowledge that they're bringing to the lesson before the lesson has even began. And also students can kind of get information from each other, which I think is really important in school, that students are able to kind of learn from each other and it's not always, you know, a teacher-driven instructional day. You know, if students can talk to each other and give each other certain information on a subject, I think that's really good opportunity. Anytime you have an opportunity to do that, I think it's a really good idea. So basically also knowledge ratings can work in a formative assessment way, so it can show a teacher kind of, okay, a lot of students don't know what a rhombus is, so I'm going to make sure to focus a lot of my instruction on rhombus. Or maybe they have no idea what a trapezoid is, then you would focus a lot on trapezoids. But if they all know what triangles are, you know, obviously you would teach it, but maybe not spend as much time on a trapezoid. So it helps inform your instruction. It helps students learn from each other if they know a certain term really well and they would like to talk about it. I actually changed this a little bit. When I read about it in this week's reading, it didn't really mention about having students, if they know it well, describe what they know really well and what they know about it down below. I just included that because I could see trying to implement this in my class and students feeling a lot of pressure to just mark that they know each term really well because they're afraid, oh, if I don't know what a triangle is, I'm gonna get, you know, points marked off, or I don't know, my neighbor knows what a triangle is, I don't know what a triangle is, so I'm gonna mark that I do just so I don't look, you know, like I don't know. Basically, I really like the idea of having them describe if they know it well. Then that way you get a more honest answers from your students, which I thought was, I just included that because I thought that was important. I think it can be a really great tool to inform your instruction as well. So in that way, you can use it to really focus on the things that your students need the most help on. And then maybe a follow-up discussion, kind of like what I demonstrated, is having students volunteer their information that they have on a certain term, or being able to tell you which terms are the most difficult for them. And I think that's really a great thing about this as well. And also, like I mentioned, you can use it in any grade level. You would just change it to make it more difficult if you're going to implement it in, you know, 6th grade. You can implement it in even up till 12th grade. So yeah, that is knowledge ratings, and I hope that I was able to describe it to you all. It's pretty simple, pretty easy. I think this is just pretty simple template, so I sent this all to you and you guys can take a look at that. And yes, thank you for listening, and I hope you all have a nice day. Okay, bye.